So what is ethnic studies?
Well, ethnic studies is the study of race and ethnicity as understood through the perspectives of major underrepresented racial groups in the United States.
As a diversity scholar, you will draw upon many disciplines and areas of thought to comprehend the sociocultural, intellectual, and historical experiences that inform the construction of racial, gender, and cultural identities.
As a diversity scholar, you will be required to do 11 hours of service at a service learning site.
We asked our most dedicated diversity scholars of what their first impressions were of the course.
Hey Steve, you excited for ethnic studies?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
We wanted to try and avoid that reaction, right, Emmy?
Yes, Justina. We want to give you 3 easy steps on how to be the bomb diggity in ethnic studies.
And at your service learning sites.
Number 1, observe.
With this step, you should observe anything and everything on the college campus and at your service learning sites.
You should observe things like how students of color are treated, how you are treated at the university level, and at your service learning sites. Growing up, we weren't permitted to notice or really care about the issue of race because some parents usually want you to strive towards a white society to blend in and conform. When I started this step, I noticed how students of color are pushed out of certain social groups on campus and at my service learning site due to different cultural values and race.
Number 2, engage. After observing, you should start applying and engaging the concepts you will learn in the Ethnic Studies course to your service learning sites.
For example, you could engage in talks about college, and the question you can ask yourself is, do you think their race affects their perspectives on college?
We as students of color have been told our whole lives that the only way to be successful in life is to do good in school. With the help of the service learning and ethnic studies course, I now see that this myth of meritocracy really means that your value as a human being is based on merit alone.
This is the step where you reflect. Start asking yourselves the question, how has the ethnic studies course and service learning sites affected you as a student of color?
We like to call this the embrace the change period.
Imagination.
Embrace the change.
Embrace the change.
Embrace the change.
Aceptar el cambio.
Listen very carefully. Embrace the change.
The best thing about being a mentor at Jackson Elementary School is that I am able to connect with these students.
Best thing about being a mentor is that I'm able to be a stepping stone to these students as they begin their journey to higher education.
I see myself as a role model for these kids.
Okay, wait. When I was in elementary school, I didn't have the same access to tutors and mentors as the students at Jackson do now.
They're kids!
This should be an easy question.
Converting back to that childlike mentality is a bit hard.
It's a challenge!
Also, getting the students to open up to us is a bit difficult.
They're like this!
Sometimes they'll shy away and not talk to you. Our message to you future diversity scholars
Is that you must have the willingness to understand the concepts.
and one's own individual identities
In order to understand the process of how students
are treated at an institutionalized level.
you must allow yourself to create
A welcoming environment to other students of color.
in hopes of allowing them to feel more welcomed.
That was beautiful.
Something